You've worked hard your whole life for retirement, but it's the first 90 days are where people make it harder than it needs to be without even realizing it. And it's not always big mistakes, it's the small decisions that quietly shape everything. Here's why the first 90 days matter. It's when you set patterns that shape the next 10, 20, even 30 years of retirement. Spending, taxes, health insurance, your daily routine, even how retirement feels emotionally. Hey there, I'm Andrew Rafal, founder of Bayntree Wealth Advisors. Over the last decade, we've helped hundreds of families make smart retirement decisions that protect their income and help them enjoy retirement with confidence. And if you're transitioning into retirement or if it's coming up soon, this video is going to give you a simple roadmap for those first 90 days. See, here's what most people don't expect. You can spend 30 years planning to retire, and then once retirement starts, there's no boss, there's no structure, no paycheck rhythm, and suddenly you're like, wait, what do I do now? That's when retirement could go from exciting to strangely unsettling. The people who enjoy retirement most aren't always the ones with the biggest portfolios. They're the ones who use the first 90 days to get organized financially and personally so that retirement feels like freedom and not uncertainty. Let's walk through a simple plan, days 1 through 30, 31 through 60, and 61 to 90. Each phase has 3 steps. So the first 30 days, your job is not to make a bunch of big changes. It's actually to pause and stabilize. So number 1, don't make permanent decisions yet. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people retire and immediately want to sell their house or move, buy a vacation property, overhaul their investments. And I get it, you finally have time to tinker with some of these things. But in retirement, it's an emotional transition too. So unless something is urgent, give yourself at least 90 days before making huge decisions. Next, get your cash flow rhythm working. Make sure you understand your new paycheck replacement because now income might come from Social Security. If you're fortunate to have a pension, your investment withdrawals, and some of you may even be doing some part-time work. And you want to confirm your expenses match the timing of your income because that's when people get caught off guard. And this one matters a lot. So you want to build a structure into your week. This might be the most important one. If you don't replace work with something meaningful, retirement can start to feel aimless. So even if it's simple, create a weekly rhythm. So like on Monday, maybe you do your errands and you're gonna hit the gym. Wednesday, we've got social time, lunch with friends. Friday, family or travel planning. The exact schedule doesn't matter, but what matters is having a schedule. See, retirement works best when you don't just stop working, you intentionally build a life you enjoy. Now the next 30 days, this is where we pressure test. First and foremost, review the first month like a retirement practice run. After first month, ask, did we spend more than expected? Do we feel anxious about spending? Did our income and expenses line up? Did we pull from the right accounts? This is where you adjust early before habits set in. Second, pay attention to taxes. Here's the surprise. Retirement doesn't automatically mean taxes just go away. In fact, taxes can get trickier because now you may have IRA withdrawals, Social Security taxation, maybe you've done some Roth conversions, and then we have to be careful of Medicare income thresholds like IRMA. And the last thing you want is to accidentally create a big tax bill because you didn't realize how withdrawals affect your overall tax picture. And finally, confirm health insurance is handled. If you retired before Medicare age, this is so important. So you want to make sure coverage makes sense for you, costs are predictable, and that it fits into your actual lifestyle. And if you're on Medicare already, you'll still want to confirm your plan matches your doctors and prescriptions. Quick note, if you're newly retired and want to make sure you've got everything lined up right, we offer a complimentary retirement check-in call. It's just a chance to get clarity on your income, taxes, and next steps. It's a helpful way to make sure you're not missing anything. Something that you might find helpful, you can find the link just below this video. Now for days 61 through 90. This is where you optimize and lock in with confidence. First, make sure your withdrawal strategy is intentional. If you're pulling from investments, here's a key question. Which accounts are you pulling from first and why? Because withdrawals affect taxes and long-term growth and how long your money lasts. Second, recheck your lifestyle plan. By this point, you've felt what retirement actually feels like. So ask yourself, what surprised me? What do I want more of? What do I want less of? Do I want more community? More purpose, more travel? This is where you start shaping retirement into something you're excited about, not just something you've arrived at. And finally, update beneficiaries in your estate plan. Don't skip this. Make sure your beneficiaries are updated, that your accounts align with your estate plan, and that your powers of attorney are updated and current. Because retirement is a major life transition, and your plan should reflect that. If you remember just one thing, remember this. The first 90 days aren't about getting everything perfect. They're about building confidence and momentum. And if you follow this roadmap, retirement becomes less stressful and way more enjoyable because you're not winging it. If you found this to be helpful, hit that like button so more people can learn about these strategies. Subscribe for more retirement tips, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Happy planning, everybody.